I'm here to speak about the Recognition of Acquired Competencies program for Skills for the Administrative Assistant. The Recognition of Acquired Competencies program is called RAC for short. Here at Vanier, we are the only English college in Montreal that has RAC for Skills for the Administrative Assistant. So people interested in doing RAC for Skills for the Administrative Assistant might be working in offices, in hospitals, in businesses, in organizations, in schools and other educational settings. They may also be self-employed business people. RAC gives these employees the opportunity to have their skills, knowledge, and experience recognized without having to put their lives on hold. RAC for Skills for the Administrative Assistant is the shortest RAC program that we have at Vanier College. In the Recognition for Acquired Competencies program, people continue to work in their full-time job while they do their assignments at home at their own pace. In this way, RAC is very flexible and well suited to each individual. The other thing with RAC is that there are in fact no classes. So people who do RAC are doing the work in the comfort of their own home, and they're only coming out to the college to meet their content specialist, to submit work, and to speak with their content specialist. In RAC, the people who do RAC are called candidates, and the people who assist them are called content specialists. Content specialists are teachers in the field who have years and years of experience in that domain, but in the context of RAC, they act more like a guide. So they guide the candidate through the process and assist them along their way. So in RAC, they submit their work perhaps online, perhaps in person. Often there's a person-to-person component where they need to meet a content specialist at Vanier College on an evening or a weekend to do a short interview on the work that they did. So there's a combination of ways in which they can meet, and our content specialists try to make that suit each individual. Someone who would qualify for RAC would be somebody who is currently working in the field, preferably full-time, and who has preferably at least several years experience behind them in that field of administrative support, who feels that they've really had a lot of experience in both depth of knowledge and breadth of knowledge on the job, and that person would probably be able to perform all of the competencies necessary to be qualified by RAC. RAC skills involves competencies in word processing, in data processing, in spoken and written French and English, and in a variety of other competencies that are suited to the modern offices of today. The value of receiving an attestation by RAC is that a person then has a certification that shows and proves that they know what they know about their job. This is recognized by employers. It's also recognized by the government. It can open up job opportunities for them. It can allow them access to a higher level of a position in their organization or in another organization. It also can provide them with more pay, an increase in salary, and also perhaps give them a job stability in the position they have. People interested in RAC, first of all, need to apply to an information session, which is mandatory to attend in order to do the first step of the application. The information session in RAC answers many questions that people come with. And the other nice thing about our information session is that one of the content specialists is always present. So that at the end of the presentation, after explaining the application procedure, the various steps to finally be accepted into RAC, they can then ask specific questions about the content to the content specialists. And that really gives a nice personalized touch, and it also alleviates a lot of concerns and questions. For people without experience as administrative support, their option would be to actually apply to our attestation in Skills for the Administrative Assistant, where they can learn those skills and go on to perform roles in administrative support. RAC requires a lot of commitment, but that commitment does pay off in the end because it does give every candidate who finishes the process an attestation which they can show to their employer and which they can use to move on to many other interesting opportunities in their lives. It also provides a sense of satisfaction for many people. Let RAC put your experience to work for you.